Today, I am going to be rating every single one of the Spider-Man suits from Spider-Man 2 that was added in the New Game Plus update. So we have a couple of different suits that we were able to unlock in the Ultimate playthrough. We also have 2 suits that we bought and paid $5 for, and it actually went to a good cause, which is really cool. And they gave us 2 extra suits on top of that, along with some updates to some other suits that we are going to talk about as well. Just as a quick reminder, these are my own thoughts and personal feelings on all of these suits and how Spider-Man looks. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that out of the way, we are going to start with the unlockable suits that we get through New Game Plus, and that is going to be the suits from the black suit first. So here we have the black suit, but the only difference is that the logo is red, as well as the wrist V things on his wrist there. Holy shit. He looks really good here, even more intimidating. Even just changing the white logo to red just looks so badass, and I fucking love it. He looks really cool. I would totally wear this. I almost want to see the lenses being red as well, but there's also something about it just being white and the logos being red that just adds that little bit of extra angst, you know? I really enjoy this one. I like it a lot, actually. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Up next, we have the black suit in white, which is basically just the anti-venom suit, really. I actually want to take a look at these side by side. And honestly, I'll be completely real, I kind of low-key wish that the anti-venom suit looked like this, because I really like the way that this looks, like especially with like the lines and everything and the different like textures. Like he has that, you know, the advanced suit textures like from the black suit, right? The only thing that I wish they kind of did differently was what they did with the anti-venom suit, which was having the black outlines with the white lenses. That's like the only thing that I would change about this, but other than that, I really like this as, you know, as I said, like the anti-venom suit, quote unquote. That's just the only thing that I would change. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5, borderline 9, because I really like it that much. Up next, we have the black suit, but with these red outlines here on parts of the suit, and I'm actually not really sure how I feel about it. I like it on the sides and on his biceps and then parts of his leg. The only thing I don't like is what's going on with the back of the neck here. That's really the only part that I'm not really vibing with, especially because you're going to be looking at the back like this when you're swinging around and stuff. That's the only thing that I don't really like. I like the texture of the red itself, and I think it is the same texture, but it's just colored red, and there's something about it that looks really cool, and I get why they did that. I like it slightly less than the other ones. I think the red outline is cool, but that's the only thing that I don't like. So I'm gonna give this one a 7. Up next, we have the symbiote suit, and here is just a white recolor, so basically another anti-venom suit, basically. I like this one slightly less, just because it doesn't have the advanced textures. I'm just gonna call it the advanced textures. It looks fine for what it is, you know? Like, this definitely reminds me of a venomized version of anti-venom, which is basically what anti-venom is. I also like the black lenses here. I think that it really adds to it, and he is a very intimidating anti-venom variant is what it is. It looks really cool though. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10 though. It doesn't hit that 8 out of 10 for me, so it's just gonna be a 7. Up next, it's just the symbiote suit, but with the red logo, and holy shit, this looks just as good as the other one here for the black suit, but I think it looks even better because of just how evil he looks in his eyes. It looks really nice here. I love the red. That's really the only difference, but I think it adds a lot and it makes it stand out. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10 as well. And we have what is basically a Carnage suit, actually, and this looks really Carnage. If actually there is a Miles suit that makes him look like Carnage, isn't there? Yeah, look at this combo right here. Yeah, we have the red here with maximum carnage, and I think even if we had like a red here, if they were the same color red, that would have been really cool. Or maybe even if it was like this is probably a little bit better. It's closer, the King in Black suit. Yeah, no, that looks really cool. I like the combos like that. But in general, I think this looks really good as well. And you know me and my reds. I am going to give this one a 8 out of 10 because I really like the color on the red. I would like to see maybe, I don't know, maybe the logo in black, but I don't know. I don't really know what I would change about it. There's something about the white logo that I'm just not sure about, but that's really it. Moving on to Anti-Venom, we have, he just kind of looks like an agent here, you know, and I get that's maybe like kind of what they're going for, but like it's something about the color here that actually also reminds me of another Miles suit, coincidentally. and that is the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Just with the way that the white is on like his arms and then going down his leg, that's like really kind of what it reminds me of, like just the agent suit. You know, it's not really my favorite. It's just kind of just a recolor of the Anti-Venom, honestly, and I know that's what it is, but just something about this recolor I'm just not really vibing with. I'm gonna give this one a 6. Anti-Venom suit, but in a red and black color. And I actually kind of think with this red and black, when I was talking about this one, I think that the red and black would probably look a little bit better. And then going back to, what is it over here? Once again, the colors are actually pretty close here with the Symbiote bros. And you know what? I would wear this suit. This looks really cool. I like the recolor, the red recolor here for the Anti-Venom suit. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10 though. So it doesn't hit that 9 out of 10 for me, but I really like the recolor on it and I think it looks really good. And finally, this is basically just the Agent Venom color variant pretty much, and it's just the inverse. I really wish that we got an Agent Venom suit for Peter, just for shits and giggles. I think it would have been really cool. I understand why they didn't, but this is a very nice substitute for it. And I really like the way that it looks, just the colors being inverse. It does a lot, and like I said, it really gives me that Agent Venom vibes, and it just looks really, really cool. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Peter Parker's fly suit. So this is one of the suits that you paid the extra $5 for. You know, for what it is and what they're going for, I think it's fine. It's just that it doesn't really scream Spider-Man to me, you know? What they're going for is just kind of, you know, whatever, right? I do like the fact that he's wearing the headphones, and I think he has a Walkman on his back. That's really cool. You know, it's the kind of style and vibe that they're going for is super colorful, and I get it, but I would not wear this, and I paid $5 for it. One of the things that I saw earlier that I want to check, and I was messing around with Miles' suit, I like the way that the web shooters actually look here, though. He has a what is that, a sweatband, and that is actually attaching the web canister. But he also has like the glove texture on there that looks really cool. But even like looking at this suit a little bit more closely, I like the textures on here. They do a really, really good job with these suits, honestly, and making them feel super duper unique just because of the way that the textures are. Yeah, you know, like I said, for what it is, I appreciate it, but I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. It's just an average, if not maybe slightly below average suit for me, but I'm glad that it's here. I'm glad that they did it. I'm kind of curious to see like what his undersuit would look like, because he has like the red underneath. I don't know. Those are my thoughts on it anyways. So this is the Hellfire Gala 2022 suit for Peter Parker. This was one of the suits that they added in for free, and I don't really know how I feel about it, honestly. At first I was looking at it and I was like, oh my god, what is this? But looking at it closely, I actually kind of fuck with it a little bit. The thing that's kind of interesting to me is that his logo, it starts on the side of his shoulder and arm here, and it actually spreads out this way. I think that's an interesting take on a logo that I haven't seen before. It has like the lines there, and at first when I saw the lines I was like, oh my god, what the hell is this? But now that I see it like this, it makes more sense. He has like a spider bite on the back of his head. That's really cool. His mask is actually really interesting, and I love the color scheme overall. It's probably not one of those suits that I would use, but maybe I would swing around with it and maybe beat up some bad guys just to kind of see how it feels. But with how the color looks too, and then the red really pops out, and actually his shoes are popping out too with the red, and he actually has what is that? He has spikes on his calves. That's so cool, actually. You know what? This one's getting an 8 for me. I actually kind of like it the more that I think about it. Yeah. Apparently his suit glowed in the comics. Oh, that's cool. I would love to see like a nighttime. I can change the time of day. Hold on. It actually looks pretty good at night. Like the red really stands out. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, because the rest of the suit is darker, but the red pops. That's so cool. Yeah, 8 out of 10, if not 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so the first new suit that Miles has is the Fresh suit. I just realized something is he has a 2 on his shirt. Does this one have a 1? Oh, that's disappointing. It would have been really cool if Peter had a 1 and then Miles had a 2. It is what it is, though. I just noticed that and I was like, wait a minute, is that a 2? That's actually really funny. Honestly, my thoughts are kind of the same. Doesn't really scream Spider-Man to me, but I appreciate what they're going for with it in terms of the style. Again, I would like to see Miles's undershirt just because I think I'm more interested in seeing the suit underneath rather than what he's wearing up top. And also, he has a fanny pack, and Spider-Man wearing a fanny pack is just very interesting to me. I don't know why. I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. And the Hellfire Gala 2023 suit for Miles Morales actually reminds me a bit of what the City Sound suit looks like, but just even more fancy and futuristic, I guess. I like the purple and red. That looks like a really cool color scheme, and I love the textures on it. I'm not really sure how I feel about the back logo right there, but the tailcoat looks really cool. The boots on this look a bit interesting. I'm just not really sure how I feel about that with the whole look. The mask is fine. The glasses with the mask, I think with the whole suit kind of completes it, but he also has the hair sticking out, and I just don't know if that makes it better or worse. Maybe better? I don't know. Probably better, because I'm envisioning it with the mask fully on, and I don't know. I don't really vibe with it as much. So I'm gonna give this one a 6.5 out of 10. Doesn't hit that 7, but it doesn't hit a 6 for me either. And before we go, we have to talk about 2 of the suits that actually got major updates from the last time that I looked at them, and that is going to be starting with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. So with this suit, it got an update, I believe, right after I did my suit ranking originally. It looks way better from how it originally looked. I thought it was like a 10 out of 10, like, oh my god, but it was totally just TASM 2 because it's my favorite suit of all time. But they updated it, and it looks even better. And the main thing that they did was just increase the saturation, and I think they fixed the textures a little bit on it too. It just, yeah, it really pops, and I love it. The only downside with this suit, though, is that during this update, they messed up a lot of the suits by screwing up the face lenses. If you can see it right here, you can't really see it too. Oh yeah, you can see it on the side right over here. Yeah, there it is. Like, you can see that the lenses are messed up, and sometimes the lenses look fine, and then there are other times where it looks absolutely atrocious. And if I have a screenshot or something, I will like put it in post or whatever. But yeah, this suit was given a major disservice, as well as a bunch of other suits, because for some reason during this update, the lenses on this suit just broke, and it's really distracting because I went through my entire New Game Plus playthrough with this suit, and there would be times where my immersion was just completely broken because I would see Spider-Man with the goofy lenses, and it was just terrible, and I hated it. So as a whole, I still give this suit a 10 out of 10. But Insomniac, please fix the fucking lenses. And last but not least, updated webbed suit. Holy shit. This is the best that this suit has ever looked. And you can tell from looking at the portrait to how it looks now, it is next level how good this suit looked. Like, I thought it looked fine before. I didn't realize how bad it actually looked until I saw this new suit. I'll be completely honest, it is tied with the TASM 2 suit for my favorite suit in this game, because I would switch back and forth between the web suit and the TASM 2 suit, and oh my god, I felt like I was a kid again watching Spider-Man in theaters, which you can apparently do starting next month, which is very exciting. Oh my god, yeah, it looks so much better. It looks more movie accurate and less like what I'm going to describe as PS3 Spider-Man 3. This is the best that this suit has ever looked in both this game and even in Spider-Man Remastered. I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. Right now, it's my favorite suit in the game, right next to the TASM 2 suit. And most importantly, the lenses on this suit are actually working. So this is the best suit in the game at the moment. And that is my updated list on the Spider-Man 2 suits. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you see and you want to see more from me, don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button to see more. And if you haven't checked out my original video where I went through all of the rest of the suits, you can check it out right over here in this video. Thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. I hope that you enjoyed Spider-Man 2 New Game Plus, and I will see you next time.